me cracking all these seals, I put water wide. My brother, he a trader, he be talking about investing stocks. Bitch, I made a pawn shop, about to invest in some gold.
Right, man. What is up? What is up? Hold on. Stop. All right, what is up, Blessed Foundation? How are y'all doing, man? Long time no see. I'm trying to get back at it, you know. Anyway, long time no see. Back at it. I don't know. Let's do this thing, man. I'm just gonna start just doing more. I need to. Point blank, period. I might say this time and time again. Each time I actually do more than I did last time, though, no cap. But this time, this go around, man, I gotta focus, man. I gotta get things done. But we're gonna dive into these markets today. And short little video, nothing serious. Maybe gonna look at two pairs, see where they at. And surprisingly, the dollar is actually, I mean, not really surprisingly, because I want the dollar to actually go up in value. But I thought it might actually retrace a good little bit before it starts to go up, but it looks like it's going to go up sooner than I thought. So we're going to dive into this. Yeah, let me share my screen. All right. So right now we're currently looking at EU, which is the euro, and the US dollar. So I could go into detail about the euro and the dollar. I can break it all down for you and let you know how it is. It's not technically, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. I could break it down into terms and give you, you know, straight up definitions or whatever else about how everything works. But in the simplest form, man, the euro is bigger than the dollar. So when the market's going up, that means that the euro's going up in value. When it's going down, it means the euro is losing value, point blank, period. And I'm looking for something in the market. Like right now, I'm looking for this area in the market where I see it stalled out. Looked like price didn't want to go any higher right here, right? I mean, it peaked above here, but really price stayed kind of in this area, which is around 1.1665 exact price, I guess. Anyway, so 1.1665. That's a what I say. Oh, I don't want to actually draw. I don't want to sit there and maybe it is. Oh, okay. All right, cool. It was acting stupid. I'm looking for it. All right, so I said 1.16. I wish I had 65. I don't know what the heck that is. You know what? Y'all bear with me. Hold on. I don't know why I'm writing all the way over there in the corner. So 1.16. 5. All right, cool. That's the price level that I was looking at before. Just around the area. It could have been anywhere in between 1.1660 and 70. Okay. But point blank, period, I'm looking for an area because I know that price, at least I want to see price stall out at this level because I want the market to drop. Okay. So in the past, I've seen price come back down here and it bounced up. All right. Now that we've broken through that, I want to see the market actually come back up and play around in this area and show me that it doesn't want to go up, being the fact we broke this low. So we broke the low, it comes back up, it retests the area, the support level now, resistance. So support bounces up, resistance drops, okay. Now we've retested that level and we're looking for a push down. We had that nice push down. Now, granted, it didn't actually break these lows right here, but that was a lot of selling momentum. That was a whole lot of selling momentum. So being the fact that all these sellers just rushed into the market, and where we're at right now in the market, and price has been consolidating within this tight little frame right here, and we do want to see the market to go lower. Sellers have pushed in, so I want to see the market drop. Okay, point blank period. I want to see the market drop. Now, if the market doesn't break, I want to say past 1.1500, the market's at 1.1579 right now. If it doesn't break past 1.1500, I expect for the market to continue to, either play within here or at least go back up off that level, and we'll see where it goes from there. But overall, boom, I want the market to sell off right now. If I didn't get in up here, it looks like the market's actually retesting. I need to get in right here and just wait for the drop, point blank period. All right. EU, that's what I'm looking on. I got a sale on EU. I actually bought it earlier this week. And let me see, I bought it. What price did I buy it at? I think I bought it at 1.15. It was like 1.1565. Yeah, 1.1565, and it went all the way up to about 1.1608. So that's it wasn't that many pips. I got in late. I should have got in earlier. But that was, how many pips is that? 65. That's like 40 pips. So yeah, I had a little over 40 pips within this trade at one point, and I got out. All right. Now, I said we was gonna look at the dollar index. I said we was gonna look at the dollar index. And as I was saying before, so we've been in this up channel on the dollar. The dollar has been trending up, so price has been going up in value, okay? Now we've came to the bottom of this channel, basically. Now it has room to actually come back down and maybe even touch the bottom of this channel. But as of right now, how the market's moving, and being the fact that this momentum of this buy, let me go in a little bit deeper so y'all can see. So being the fact that this momentum on this buy, just how like the market was in EU, so there was a lot of sellers coming in the EU. So that means that the EU, that means that the euro was going down in value, okay? So we see the dollar going up in value. Do you see the transition, man? The boom. So we use that, being the fact that the dollar's going up in value, we expect for the euro to fall. Point blank period. So I believe, yeah, the dollar is going to keep going up in value for a little while, and we're going to actually finally break past. I want to see the market break past what I mean. I got my level at 94.59, which I mean that is what it is. But I actually want to see the market come up to 95 at least. I want to see the market come up to 95. It might definitely go past that, to be honest. But once it breaks this right here, we dang near game for a lot of momentum to the upside. I mean, granted, y'all gonna hit me. I'm gonna need to stop. I need to use a different word, man. Granted, I always say that. But let me throw my fib on here for y'all, so y'all can see this. All right, so Fibonacci special tool, nothing. It just give you a percentage. So this is 50% of this move, okay? And the magic number, a lot of the times that we want to see the market come to about the. So say you got 100, 1 to 100. All right, we want to see the market come to about the 62. Well, there's a 62 level, and then there's a 70.50 level. I got these levels from a mentor trader that I follow. It's a great trader, man. He's been trading for like 20 years now, over 20 years. But and he's done a lot. But anyway, his name is Inner Circle Trader if y'all want to know about him. But the market loves to retrace when, say, the market's in a downtrend right now. Okay, the market's been falling. Now, being the fact that the market kind of bottomed out right here, and it kind of equaled out with these lows right here. So is there a reason why the market wants to push lower? Not necessarily yet. So as of right now, the market's trending up. So this was a huge drop. All right. So being the fact this was a huge drop, this is about 100% drop from this. All right. So we think, in theory, that the market is going to turn around. So using the Fibonacci, we can predict where the market may go and actually go back down and drop, if that makes sense. So using this tool, the 62% level and the 70.50% level are levels that I love to look for, levels that I love to see the market come to, point blank period. Now, with that being said, the market's going up. We're looking for an area to possibly get in, which really, I wouldn't get in. This is the dollar index. I don't trade the dollar index. That's just a pair that I love to look at so I can reference my other pairs. But if I was getting in a trade and I see the market trending up, I would want to get in at closest to the most previous low that's happened, if that makes sense. So this right here, okay, this is a low. These are lows. This is a higher low, okay? These at least, but they say this is a higher low. This is a higher low. This is a higher low. This is another higher low. So I want to get closest to this low as possible. So when the market goes up, all right, the market doesn't necessarily come back down to where my price entry is because I'm at the lowest point of the market. Don't think the market is going to pass the lowest low, being the fact that it's uptrending anyway. Makes sense? Ooh. Now, like I said, I threw this field on here for fun. All right, so I want to see the price actually come to 100. That's just long scope. I want to see it just nick 100 and then start dropping again. But as of right now, I want to see the market. Well, like I said, once it breaks this level right here, I believe at least once it break this 94.50 level, 94.62, I believe we might see that retracement up into this area if it's going to drop. or it might just continue to go up. We know we honestly don't know. But if I take this back out on the bigger time frame, the monthly at that, you can see, which is why I think it's going up. But you can see market bottomed out here, market bottomed out here. What did I just tell you about the lows? This was a low, all right? These are higher lows, okay? I'm trying to get in closest to this low as possible, being the fact that I know the market's going up. I actually was in down here. Because I did trade this at one point. It was just a small little boot, but I was in down here. Let me take this fib off because it's annoying. Move. All right. All right. So, once the market breaks past this right here, I believe we on game. And like I said, these are higher lows than this low, and I believe that the market is actually trending, starting to go back up. And I want to see it actually break or come back and test these highs or break these highs, just because of how the market is moving. It's actually ranging. The market dropped, boom, came back up, drop all the way back down, boom. And, you know, it might come back up here, play around, drop back down again, who knows? But as of right now, I want to see the market continue to push up, period. All right. And that's on the monthly time frame. So imagine we basically getting in at the bottom, like the bottom. If you, excuse me, if we want to see the market come back all the way up here to 102, we're still at 94. That's a huge price range. Granted, you might have to wait a couple months for real, but shoot, just let it sit there. And that don't mean like you can't keep learning and see this pair, learn this pair, and you can still yet keep getting in the market and say, all right, cool. I put a nice little size trade, a manageable trade, boom, I'm gonna let that ride. All right. A week go by, I'm sitting there monitoring my trade. I see that we've made a new higher low. All right. And it's in an area, and I think, you know, the market's still gonna go up. So we made a new higher low. And I managed to catch this higher low at the bottom or somewhere near the high that I think it's about to break. All right. So I catch the higher low at the bottom and I ride it on up. Simple, right? I put in another trade. I still got a trade running and I put in another trade, and I may put that trade in at a higher value than I did the last trade, or maybe just the same. You know, being honest, if I'm a beginner, I'm gonna just put another the same on there and let it ride. Okay. And that way, shoot, I'm already in profit, boom, getting some more profit. You can actually take some money out and still let the other one run, being the fact that you know it's gonna keep going up. Simple, right? Man, this market is gorgeous. If y'all don't understand that, like, gee, no, for real though, this market is it's lovely, man. Anyway, boom. My bad. I had a brain fart. My brain just went blank because I had an idea. And yeah, anyway. So that's the dollar. That's the dollar index. All right. Because this video is getting long. We're gonna look at one more. God, and I'm mad. I missed that too. I should have got in again, bruh. And that's on the weekly. Golly, it dropped so much. See, I wanted to get in too. Y'all don't understand. Like, God gave me a see. God gave me a gift. Y'all don't understand. Oh my goodness. Cause boy, how I'll be learn, man. Look, and it's crazy because I just anyway. I be learning. I be learning. But AU, all right, we see that it's falling. And what did I say? The dollar's going up, right? So the AU is greater than the dollar, basically. So if it was going up, that means that the Aussie dollar is doing good, but the US dollar is actually going up. So that means that the Aussie dollar should be dropping, which is actually doing. We've came up to this price level right here, which is around 75 or 0.75, 76 or 75, 75. Let's just say that. And yeah, I expected for the market to drop. This was a support. This was a support. It actually broke through, kind of broke through here, but it went up and it stayed. It broke through this resistance and then it stayed confirmed support right here. All right. So resistance was up there. Sorry, you can't see. Oh, no, I want to move this. Okay. All right. So resistance up here, support down here. And no, it broke through once again. All right. It broke through that resistance, which was return support, which now once again is resistance. All right, we found, well, this isn't really support. It was just a drop, but we think we found resistance. Boom. And it looks like we've actually found resistance and the market's supposed to be dropping from there. Now, it might drop and maybe come back up and test it one more time. We don't know, but ultimately, I want to see the market come back down to these lows and actually probably to this low, to be honest. This is a nice low, but this low right here is gorgeous. So somewhere in between here, I want to see the market drop to. And that's, let me see, my low that I got on my secondary low, it's at 0.68. So let's just say 1.6800. All right. And it's at, the market's at 0.7420 or 0.7430 right now. Okay. That's 630 pips. That's 630 pips. That's a lot. It's a lot, for real. Anyway, but yeah, man, that's it, man, because this video is actually getting hella long. I'm gonna put out some short videos later on during the week, but that's that, bro. I hope y'all have a good night. Blessed Foundation, Christ gang, man. Listen, like I told you, we gonna get to this money for real. Let's get it.
Cracking all these seals, I put water. My brother, he a trader, he be talking about investing stocks. Bitch, I'm at the pawn shop, by the invest.